your body, it becomes a part of you. Now, if you're assimilating junk food, like McDonald's and Wendy's and all these other different places, well, then you assimilate toxins. If you are assimilating a lot of meats that are not halal, I know where I'm at. Then, of course, you may be assimilating all kinds of different chemicals, antibiotics, and all kinds of other things, GMO, all these different things that they like to put in American foods. You're not going to get that if you go to many places in Europe. They say no. We say yeah. We say even yeah about putting fluoride in the water. Why did they put fluoride in the water? When fluoride was put in the water, infant mortality was sky high. A lot of children died. But yet, we'll take our children to the dentist and let them give us fluoride treatments. No. We'll go and sit in the chair and get a fluoride treatment. Does fluoride make your teeth hard and strong? It does not. It is for making you docile. And that's what it's for. Fluoride was what's it called? It was for killing rats. That's what they used it for. It's a byproduct of aluminum. So they wanted to use that. So how can we make some money out of this? So we're going to convince the dental association that this is going to help. And so now everybody has this fluoride in the toothpaste and in the water. And guess what? We have weak bones for it. So find your non-fluoride toothpaste. I'm giving it to you. So if you're not writing it down or making a mental note, I don't know. Okay. So still assimilation. I'm trying to hurry up because time goes fast. Okay. I'm happy to go by assimilation. Now we did that. Let's go to rest. Does your body need rest? Who stayed up to 3 o'clock in the morning?
What am I talking about right there?
Night owl. How much rest do we need? So if we're not getting the rest that we need, that means that we don't shut down for spirit to speak to us. Oh, that's a problem. Because all through the day, we are bombarded by so many different things, whether it be the phone, the TV, this person, that person. We're being bombarded all the time, right? So when do you rest? When do you take that break? You have to decide that your life matters. That's nutrition. Deciding what goes in here and what goes in here. What we see, what we hear, what we breathe, what we take in our mouth. We have to decide. Make a decision and stand by it. Now, our bodies are under 98.5 degrees, right? Around that. Some lower, some higher. Okay, now let's take a walk in the summer in our kitchen and in our trash can that we didn't empty for days at 98.5 degrees. Okay? What's in there? Woo! Well, let's say flies got in there, so you got maggots, that's a parasite. And then of course, rotten food. So that's stinky and that's causing toxins and all that is in the trash can. What about this trash can? What about that one? When did you empty that? When did you clean this? Some of us are carrying around 30 pounds of fecal matter in our digestive system. Not only just 30 pounds of fecal matter, but parasites. Living, crawling parasites. Parasites and inflammation are the key prime for health diseases. Inflammation and parasites. So when's the last time you did a parasite cleanse? When's the last time you said, no more sugar, I'm done. No more white flour, stop making paste in my colon. As your colon was like this and it got smaller because it got caked in and it got smaller because you put other kind of junk in and it got small. Now you got to back up. Everybody knows what the back up is. Ow. It's called what? Anybody know what it's called? Come on, I'm not so quiet. It's called constipation. Lord jeez. Oh my God, right? Constipation. Okay, so the next thing I said was okay. Food combinations. We have sent our children to school drunk. How do we do that? Yep. Sugar cereals, and then we gave them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. None of that goes together. We put a meat on a sandwich, bread and protein don't go together. So this is the American diet. But this is our unhealthy life. When you want to change it. So, what I did was, and I left it, I'm going to leave it here for you, is a food combination guide. Now, anything that's got a black line that goes from this to that, you're not supposed to combine it. Anything that has a gray line to it, you can combine it. Melons are supposed to be eaten by itself. Well, of course, that's not the American diet, is it? Okay. So then, like I said, vegetables and proteins can be eaten together. Yum. But protein and carbohydrates is a no. Okay, so carbohydrates and protein. Guess what you got? Diabetes. Okay. So then we put oils together, proteins and specific oils. They're not supposed to go together. So I'm going to just leave this particular combination guide so that you can, take a picture of it with your phone, or the sister will copy it so that everybody can have that. Because if you start following that, you can stop poisoning yourself. You can stop making so many toxins in your body. The next thing, allergies. Allergies. I talked about parasites, allergies and inflammation. Many foods, I want to say this to you. Blood type matters. A person with an A blood type doesn't make a lot of acids for digesting the food. So you need a little extra help. Now, in 1940, the government said that there was not a lot of nutrition in the soil. They over-farmed it, and so therefore that's why you saw all of these new supplements go on the market all over the place. What does that tell you? Grow your own food. Don't be lazy. It don't have a pot on your patio. If you can see my apartment, it look like a forest. I had trees in there. I had pots on the patio, and I had food growing. There's no place I go, I can't grow food, I'm not going. Okay? So, the other thing that I want to talk to you about is, besides the fact that using improper foods create inflammation in the body, drink more foods, make more smoothies. You don't have to digest all kinds of different foods like that. Find which foods that work for your body, juice them, and drink them. It's easy. It's fast, and you can keep on going, right? You don't always have to sit down with a 3-course meal. Make your meals smaller and more often, so the body doesn't have to wonder when the next time you're going to feed it, because you've been operating on starvation mode. The more food in smaller combinations will help your blood sugar, really help your blood sugar a lot, and you'll start to lose weight. Water. If you're drinking bottled water all the time, you are drinking acidic water. Your body is supposed to maintain a 6.9 to a 7.3. It goes like a bell curve, back and forth. Just like the ocean has an ebb and a flow, so does the ocean of the waters in our body have an ebb and flow. But if you do not keep the acidity down, and your body continues to go into the 5.9 and lower, you set yourself up for cancer. Did you hear that? If you stay acidic for a very, very long time, you have set your body up for cancer and any other thing that decides to come and live in your vehicle because you decided you weren't going to take care of it. I know I'm giving you hard pass. Don't be looking at me like that. So, drink more alkaline water. And I did talk to the sister about coming out and giving you an alkaline demo, an alkaline water demo. So if y'all all should, chime in and say, yeah, we want that, I'll come out with my other partner and we'll give you the most awesome Kangen water demo so that you can see exactly what alkaline water can do. And you can also bring your bottled water and have it tested. You'll see. You are drinking acid.
We want that.
We want that, okay.
Just briefly, we did it at another church, and the church bought the system.
Yep.
Just, if you have it available to your members, if the church has it, then everybody can come and get that water out of it. So they did that.
Used to be a brother that had it over off of, over by Costco.
I don't know if that was alkaline water or not.
Yeah, but get the demo. It's an education. It is a fabulous education. Man, I mean, everybody who leaves there is like, wow, I never knew anything about water like that. So also, like I said, grow your food, at least some of it, and then shop organic the most you can. I did put some wonderful, great books to continue the research about your bodies. Learn more about you. It's so important to learn more about you. And a couple last things before I go. I also have some more information about neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are made in your brain, and they work for your gut. If you have a dirty gut, then you don't have neurotransmitters in the brain, and that means you're walking around with a foggy brain, and you don't know what the last thing you did 2 minutes ago.
Tell you stop talking about me.
So I'm leaving this also for you. It's a 2-pager.
Oh,
yes.
Water.
Oh, thank you. And here's the paper about the water, and I put my information down at the bottom. And the last thing I'm going to say is, tell me your name, sister?
Elva.
Elva?
Elva.
Elva.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So Elva's decided to come in and get a scan. The scan will give you more information than any doctor has ever given you. It's called the AO scan. I'm leaving this information with you as well.
It's a two-pager too?
It's a two-pager. However, this AO scan the equipment is out of Germany. And you know, for some odd reason, we already know what the reason is, that they're more advanced in their medical knowledge and different innovative tools for diagnosing and keeping health. So, when you decide that you would like to AO scan, and she's going to be your forerunner, and she's going to come back and go, what? All the information I got, it was like 3 hours long, and yes. So it's amazing. Please understand that I really appreciate coming out and talking with you. I would be happy to come and do it again, because there's so much more to learn. I got a lot of it here. Thank you so very much. I do have another class I have to teach, and so I'm going to travel very quickly. Forgive me if I don't have time for questions and answers, but my phone number is there. Please feel free to call and ask me any questions, text me, any of that, and I'll be most happy to answer as much, whatever you need. I would be happy to answer the questions.
Thank you. And we just want to present this little token of appreciation.
Oh my gosh, thank
And we
you.
truly appreciate you sharing with us and getting us thinking about some things that we probably never considered. Even though I don't know how you got in my head, and but anyway. I truly appreciate you, and I'm sure everybody else appreciates it.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be in touch
For the water
Yes.
demo? Oh, yes. As soon as possible.
Okay, thank you so much.
Peace and blessings all. Thank you.
Okay, we are moving right along, guys. Brothers and sisters, I'm sorry, wrong group. Our next presenter is Brother Abdul Latif. He's actually going to do a PowerPoint, so we're going to have to redirect our vision. And he is actually a diabetic specialist.
Assalamu alaikum. This was working.